700 million reasons why the bottom is close. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here. And in today's video, in the last 3 trading days, $700 million have flown into the Bitcoin ETFs. This has led to a bounce on Bitcoin that, in partnership with bullish RSI divergence, looks to be the first step towards a major recovery on Bitcoin. While the bottom might not be in just yet, the bottom could be coming very soon. That's at least what Wall Street thinks, and today I'm going to show you the early warning signs that a reversal may be coming in just the next couple of weeks. If you want to understand where Bitcoin is going next and use that to make money, then you found the right video. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. This is a very useful chart. It tracks the inflows and outflows of all of the Bitcoin ETFs by day and by fund. This is a chart from Farsight Investors. Just type in Farsight Investors Bitcoin ETF inflows and you'll find this chart, and you should check it daily because this chart shows the inflows measured in black and the outflows shown in red of the Bitcoin ETFs individually and totally per day. As you can see here, over the last few trading days, we have seen hundreds of millions of dollars of inflows. On Friday, July 5th, we saw $143 million of net inflows into the Bitcoin ETF. On Monday, the 8th of July, we saw almost $300 million of inflows, totaling $294,800,000 worth of inflows in a single day. And yesterday, on July the 9th, we saw $216,400,000 inflows, totaling nearly $700 million worth of inflows into Bitcoin in the span of just 3 trading days. This is by far and away the most inflows we've seen in this short amount of time on the Bitcoin ETFs in at least several weeks, but probably several months. And this is showing up on the chart too. You see, on Friday, we did see a red candlestick here, but we saw a very long lower shadow. This shadow happened because Bitcoin originally dropped, and then the investors bought the $143 million that they bought on Friday. This led into a rally on Saturday when the ETFs were closed, and it was just crypto markets trading with a green candlestick. Monday, where we saw $300 million of inflows, saw a spinning top formation, indicating that the downtrend could be coming to a conclusion soon, because instead of the answer being no to the bulls, the answer became maybe. The next day, on Tuesday here, we saw, if you'll recall, $216 million of inflows, and we saw a green candlestick forming on Tuesday. This is the first reversal sign that we've seen in many moons, with the spinning top indicating a potential reversal, and the long lower shadow indicating a falling knife, also known as a hammer, which is the inverse of the shooting star candlestick formation, which is basically the same thing as calling it a V-top or a V-bottom. In a short, it means that the bears were in charge, and then they lost control, and it seems like the bulls are trying to stage a rebellion against them. But it's not just the inflows. Importantly, we are also seeing massive bullish RSI divergence forming on the daily chart for Bitcoin. As you can see, we have lower lows here on the price action and higher lows here on the RSI, denoting what we call bullish RSI divergence. Bullish RSI divergence is much more often than not lead to uptrends, and so this is another early warning sign that a reversal may be coming soon. On top of that, we can see in our very own Crypto Jeb oscillator, which you can get access to by signing up for LUX ALGO with the link in the description box down below, is showing us that the bulls are starting to regain control. And the way that they're doing that is because the bears are taking their foot off the gas. The Crypto Jeb oscillator, created by yours truly in partnership with LUX ALGO, can be read and potentially best explained like this. This bar right here represents essentially how deep the faction in control, in this case the bears, have pushed down the gas pedal on the car. At this point in time, the gas pedal was pushed very far down, and so there was a lot of acceleration going on. The bears were very strong, and that shows up in the price action as well, because this was right after the season that we had this huge crash. However, at this point in time, this is where the bulls have been taking their foot off the gas. It's still on the gas, but it has been taken off a great deal, and so there's less gasoline going to the engine, there's less power going to the wheels, and so the bears are slowing down. And so that leads to the speed of this car, of the bears' little car, starting to slow down. It shows that a reversal is taking place. And that's what we saw happen right about here when the bears started taking their foot off the gas in between this blue point and this blue point. On the chart, that's where we saw a little bit of a recovery. It didn't lead to a major uptrend, but it was the start. And that's what we're seeing again right now. We're starting to see the bears take their foot off the gas, the bears are slowing down, and this could be the beginning of a reversal. If Bitcoin is able to rally up to about $62,000, then I'm expecting a buy signal out of LUX ALGO. If that buy signal gets confirmed, which looks a little something like this with a green trend catcher, then that is where Bitcoin would likely be off to the races back up towards all-time high. I'm going to be quite honest, I don't think Bitcoin is just going to be flying towards 100K by the end of July, but I do think that these are early warning signs that we should pay very, very close attention Two, this is preliminary data that shows us that an uptrend of some kind could be coming in the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months, and it could be starting in just the next several days. There are headwinds on the horizon. The Ethereum ETF is going to launch. We just got news on Monday that all of the S1 applications from all of the Ethereum filings have been filed. And so the Ethereum ETF is slated to launch any day now. It could happen anytime this week, next week, the week after, into August. But when it does, we'll probably see a drop. But after that drop concludes on the Sell the News event, the inflows on the Bitcoin ETF and the inflows to the Ethereum market are likely going to send Bitcoin and Ethereum into a major rally into Q4. So if you have not already set up dollar cost averaging in the cryptocurrency space, I highly encourage you to do exactly this. Decide what day you're going to do your investment on. Is it every Friday? Is it every second week? Is it 1st and 15th? Is it every time you have a paycheck? Is it once a month? After you do that, you make a commitment. We will invest a certain amount of money, $50, $100 every week. $200 a month, whatever the interval is. And we will put that into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not all the altcoins. We're first and foremost investing in Bitcoin and ETH. Those are the two that are traditionally and institutionally adopted, and they don't have what I call a stick in the ground chart formation where their entire chart looks like trading sideways, massive bull market, massive crash, and then they continue trading sideways. No, these are markets that have been continuing to move to the upside for over a decade at this point. We're going to buy those on a consistent basis. We're going to choose what exchange we do that on, and we're going to run that program for years, and we're going to hold these coins for years and decades and do what I did, which was hold Bitcoin and Ethereum since they were worth $3,000 and $200 respectively, 15, 20x my investment. I want you to be able to do the same thing I've done. So no matter what Bitcoin does, now's a great time to start dollar cost averaging, potentially even to do a lump sum investment of cash, because while we may see these levels again, 5 to 7 years from now, Bitcoin's probably going to be worth 5 to 10 times where it is right now. And so investing right now is going to bring you a great return if you believe in the longevity of the Bitcoin market, as I do. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, and also make sure to check out Vault. Before you click away, I want to explain exactly why you need this. When you self-custody Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you can lose your keys. If you lose your keys, you've lost your coins, and all of your hard work was for nothing. One of our most important steps to building wealth is protecting our wealth, and should you lose your keys, you are not protecting your wealth. You're going down the same route of people that would be 100 millionaires and billionaires right now, but they lost their keys 10 years ago. The way Vault works is that if you lose one of your keys, the Uphold key will stand in its place, and you can regenerate the wallet using the key that you still have and the Uphold key. You have 24/7 access to the Uphold team to get access to the Uphold key, which will help you to unlock your wallet in case you lose a key, which basically sets up kind of a protection or a insurance policy around your investments. If you lose a key, there's a way you can get the investment back. It's very important that we protect our assets, and Uphold's Vault is the best place to custody your Bitcoin to keep it safe so that your investments don't disappear into the ether because you lost a key. Make sure to check out Uphold's Vault with the link in the description box down below. You will also be greatly helping to support the channel while also supporting yourself in the future from losing your keys and pulling your own hair out and wishing you could go back in time and deck yourself because you didn't sign up for Vault. Enjoy today's video. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh,